This is the HFY Hub review of I Found a Little Dragon Girl Eating My Cyber Cow's Food. She said, "My sisters need food and love." The HFY Hub score is 9 out of 10. So I'm sitting at my desk, right? My boss is droning on about data integrity, and I'm just staring at this spreadsheet that's basically a digital graveyard. When I find this story about Colt, a space rancher who finds a blue dragon kid stealing pellets from his cyber cows. It's legit the best thing I've read all week, mostly because instead of calling the space cops, Colt just sees a kid in trouble and decides to help her and her sisters, which is basically the ultimate human thing to do. It's all about trust. It reminds me so much of that calico cat I used to feed in the parking garage, where you just have to sit still and prove you aren't a jerk until they finally realize you're safe. My coffee went cold because I was so into it. I actually leaned in and almost hit my forehead on the monitor during the slaver fight. It's pure heart. Total win. The way the characters crow is just nuts, especially Cather, who goes from wanting to cut Colt's head off to actually realizing that home isn't a planet, it's the people who would die for you. You've got the found family trope hitting like a freight train, and it's combined with space ranching, which is way more interesting than my 9 to 5. If you want a story that makes the universe feel a little less cold and a lot more like a warm porch on a desert moon, this is the one. It's for anyone who ever felt like an outsider. It's for us.
Number 1. Accessibility barrier, 10 out of 10. This story is super easy to jump into. No crazy made-up words that take 10 minutes to figure out, just a guy, some cows, and some aliens. I love it when I don't need a dictionary to enjoy a space adventure. Number 2. Character cred, 9 out of 10. Colt feels like a real guy you'd meet at a hardware store. He's grumpy, but he's got that solid do-the-right-thing energy that makes him totally believable as a hero. Number 3. Closure status, 10 out of 10. The ending is so satisfying. It wraps up the main drama, but leaves the door open for a life together. It felt like a deep breath after a long day. Number 4. Dialogue drip, 8 out of 10. Pippa is adorable without being annoying, which is a hard line to walk. The banter between the sisters feels like real family bickering, too. Number 5. Endgame payoff, 9 out of 10. When the sisters finally decide where they belong, it's such a rush. You really feel like they earned their happy ending after all that running. Number 6. Found family factor, 10 out of 10. This is the heart of the whole thing. Seeing these 4 different people and a cyber cow become a unit is just the best thing ever. Number 7. HFY video length, 25 minutes. It's the perfect length for a lunch break or a commute. It gives the story enough time to breathe without dragging on too long. Number 8. Logic coagulation, 9 out of 10. The tech, like the moisture reclamation and the cyber cows, feels lived in and real. It makes sense for a frontier moon. Number 9. Narrative gut punch, 7 out of 10. The slaver attack is pretty intense and definitely gets your heart racing. Seeing Pippa in danger really wants you to jump into the screen and help. Number 10. Pacing pulse, 9 out of 10. It moves along really well. It starts quiet, builds the mystery, hits the action hard, and then settles into a beautiful finish.
Number 11. Possible sequel. Maybe. I love to see where Cilindra went or how the ranch evolves. There's a whole universe out there now. Number 12. POV perspective. 10 out of 10. Colt is the perfect eyes for this story. He's practical and observant, but he's also got a poetic side when he looks at the desert suns. Number 13. The human edge. 10 out of 10. This is peak HFY. Helping someone just because they need it, even if they're a different species, that's the good stuff right there. Number 14. The onion factor. Tearjerker score, 8 out of 10. The part where Cather talks about love not being a cage? Yeah, I might have had a little dust in my eye. It's very moving. Number 15. Thematic resonance, 9 out of 10. Trust and patience are huge here. It's a great reminder that being kind is a choice we have to make every day. Number 16. Trope remix score, 9 out of 10. Space ranching meets dragon aliens is a combo I didn't know I needed. It takes familiar ideas and makes them feel fresh. Number 17. Visual bang per buck, 8 out of 10. The description of the blue glowing scales and the amber wastes of Dustfall is so vivid, I could see it all perfectly in my head. Number 18. Wholesomeness/cozy rating, 10 out of 10. Even with the fight scenes, the overall vibe is like a warm blanket.
It's a comfort rate if I've ever seen one. Number 19, World Building Vibe Check, 9 out of 10. Dustfall feels like a place with history. You can tell there's a lot more going on in this galaxy, but the focus on the ranch keeps it grounded. Number 20, Xenobiology Integration, 8 out of 10. The trackery are cool. The wings, the scales, the bioluminescence, it all feels alien, but still very relatable and beautiful. HFY Hub score, 9.1 out of 10. That is the HFY Hub review for I found a little dragon girl eating my cyber cow's food. She said, my sisters need food and love. Hope to see you at the next HFY Hub review.